Onivia, League of Legends highlights, powered by ArcaneBet.com. Bet live on esports.
Around at the end. Gragas will be the final pick here for TSM, putting that one in the jungle for Acadian, as the lock-in for Optic Gaming will be Callisto. Have rotated their bottom lane away from sight. That gives TSM the hint, hey, something's probably up. And with that Drake turned into a pin cushion, it's an easy pick for
these guys up to roam. As soon as this bottom turret will get broken by Optic, it means that Big, he's been roaming around and he's been contained to the bottom side of the map. But as soon as he starts to affect the top side, Broken Blade,
that is why this champion is an S-tier tank.
Yeah, and the fact that he wasn't really bullied too much in the lane, he's got that 10 CPS per minute.
Oh, Smoothie's in some trouble, but they're able to turn it right back around onto Crown, who has to flash away, keeping himself alive, but the Ignite should take him! The stopwatch keeps him alive, and it's first blood over to Optic. Crown gets over the wall, but will he survive? Not for now! Drowsy makes its way onto Broken Blade as Dokla's gonna be pulled back in. They both go into the stasis, the hook comes out and won't find the right target, and Dokla's pulled back into the grinder! As Broken Blade is taken down in the back end of the fight there as well. Meteo's showing up to make sure they get that kill. Sven grabs one onto Big, and it is 3 for 2, TSM.
That was a 3 for 2. Crown starting that one.
That lead a little bit further, but now they have to defend their own tier 1. It's TSM pushing up, trying to return the favor here. Smoothie coming around from the side, looking to make the dive happen. This is Alistar. This is Turret Dive City, as Big finds himself on the wrong side of the miasma. He's knocked back by the cast, and that is 300 gold in the pocket. Erickson, as Crown gets one back.
Crown has the poison, but he's going to get right away from that. Arrow's going to take the turret, and he's got those 2 kills that they were able to get, 2 of the 3, and now he's on that top side. So he is ready to start dealing some major damage in this game as the Urgot. There was Smoothie. Meteos?
Get it.
Meteos is on the opposite side of this completely. And now there's the TP.
Acadian gets himself over the wall, trying to escape here.
It's the flank.
TP coming in, and there's your Ragnarok. It's Dokla looking to cut off the rest of TSM. Remember, Bjergsen does not have the cleanse along any further, and Bjergsen's going to be taken down. It's a double kill over to Meteos. TSM loses 2, and when one of those is your jungler, it's Optic Gaming. Now heading over to Baron.
Baron, but it's still a lot of damage that'll rip through. Will Broken Blade get here in time? I don't even think so.
It's still a lot of damage. It's still a 3 versus 5 for TSM, and it's still Baron at...
And I'm looking at the builds now. TSM, they're pushing and trying to get this Ocean Drake. It's kind of the reward for staying on the map a tiny...
Optic can pick up as the Sleepy Trouble Bubble makes its way onto Broken Blade. Crown wants to fire the Paddle Star in there, but doesn't want to go so far in that he puts himself in danger. Smoothie goes for the initiation. It's Crown who's the target, trying to get himself away onto the Lantern. Going to be body blocked away for now. Broken Blade trying to find some damage. Crown's going to be pulled back in. That's a big blender coming out for TSM. Can they find anyone else? It's Big in the middle of 4 people. He's going to be absolutely destroyed as TSM get 2 for free.
And TSM, it's perfect that they have to fight there. And the formation in check, Sven is just soloing this Mountain Drake, which will give them a lot of power with TSM with 2 Oceans and a Mountain. They actually will be ahead in the Dragon count, and it'll allow them to have a faster Baron if they get to it.
And remember, because that Drake was taken after 30 minutes, it means that all subsequent Drakes will be Elders. So this is the final elemental count here for the game. TSM still occupying mid lane. Dokla finds himself caught out, but I don't really think you catch a guy out who's got 8,000 HP, or do you? He's pulled back into the grinder, and that's a big one for TSM. I speak too soon, and now Optic is on the run. Crown tries to find a Sleepy Trouble Bubble. Crown finding some good damage down onto TSM over the wall there with the Sleepy Trouble Bubble. Optic recognizes they have to get themselves away. Meteo's going to be kept safe for now. Broken Blade going into the Gargoyle Stoneplate. Bjergsen's caught out. Dokla looking for the last bit of damage onto him. Broken Blade pulled into the middle of everyone. Going to be taken down for sure here. The damage coming through, and Broken Blade gets shut down. It's Arrow making the kill. Big goes in. He's able to find the hook. He's able to find the play. He's going to find the play. And with the turn, Sven is able to find some damage himself. The shutdown back onto Arrow makes that one sing. And TSM go 2 for 1. And this is the classic dance, Irene. Both sides trading those control wards back and forth. Well, seeing who can find the damage down onto the Baron to do it fast enough. Crown at half HP. Dokla and the rest of Optic have to try to move in to stop this.
Dokla's gonna go
down to 4K. Hey, 4K help. Smoothie coming in from behind. He's gonna be alone for now, but it's Dokla soaking the entirety of the TSM damage. Smoothie will be taken down here, and Dokla gets himself away. That means it's 1 for 0 so far for the side of Optic Gaming. Sven's gonna be in some trouble. Hook's not gonna find him. Meteos comes through. He's going on a rampage. Finally the kill onto Acadian. Broken Blade will now be tanking. Finn is kiting, but can he kite long enough? He'll return the Twin Fangs into Arrow, but the spears continue to fly. Optic hasn't found anyone else just yet. Crown looks to finish off Broken Blade, but he won't be able to find it just yet. The damage comes through. Sven gets himself away. Crown's going down. Tries to stop it. Step dive and down. She grabs the kill on the Sven. And Bjergsen will take Crown down.
Wow, and at the same time, though, Sven died on the opposite side. He got picked up just barely, I believe. Yeah, he got picked off there by the Gromp.
The Gromp of all things. The sleepy trouble bubble procs when the Gromp wakes him up. That is a rude awakening, and it's rude enough.
Arrow isn't here. Crown isn't here. This is going to go down before Meteos can get in. This is going... Oh, wait, he's rushing right in!
They're going in to see if they can do it, but it's not going to be done. Dokla tries to get himself away. The Harpoon won't find him, but the shutdown credit goes over to Sven, who grabs the kill onto Meteos. Optic, in trying to haphazardly stop that Elder Drake, has surrendered a free kill as well, who immediately goes into the stasis, gets himself away to safety. Acadian ulti is used there. Sven gets himself out of the way, trying to slither around back to the back lines, avoid those hooks if he can. Crown finding a little bit of smoke down, but now Crown is in some trouble, and that is a huge pick for TSM. Taking out the enemy carry means now they can continue the push and go even further on to the remaining members of Optic Gaming. A double kill over to Sven means TSM is in control, and Baron is theirs to take.
And Sven on this Baron.
You know your enemy frontline and your enemy just artillery cannon are dead for the next 30 seconds. They're going for the end of the game. Meteos comes around from behind, but you're 45-minute Olaf. What are you gonna do? Arrow tries to keep Big alive, throw him right back into the fight like a bowling ball, see if maybe they can maintain anything. But the turrets have already fallen. Optic Gaming is dropping. Big's gonna be brought down. It's Meteos still trying to find the damage on Sven, but he can't do anything, and TSM will find their win.
Behind for a lot of the mid game, but the plays from Acadian, from Smoothie, from Sven are what came up huge there. The catches, and they constantly force the proactivity that we saw in that game. The issue that they were talking about last week, that was solved for that game. Moving forward, TSM want to see more of that in the future, because that means the more you're forcing your opponent's hand, the more opportunities they have to screw it all up.
And aside from where we saw Acadian and Bjergsen get themselves caught out in the top lane and leading to that first